The New York Dolls' classic lineup imploded during a tour of Florida in April 1975 when Johnny Thunders and Jerry Nolan quit the band after one last argument between the two and frontman David Johansen. A teenage Blackie Lawless was hired as Thunders' replacement to play the remaining 3 shows of the tour of Florida. After the shows that Malcolm McLaren booked were played, the New York Dolls broke up for the time being. Arthur Kane decided to head off to Los Angeles with the young Blackie to seek their fortune out west with a new band. The two, along with one of the New York Dolls' temporary drummers, Jimmy Image, and second guitarist, Andrew J., formed the band Killer Kane. Their sound was influenced by glam rock contemporaries such as Alice Cooper and Kiss. Killer Kane remained together for over a year. They recorded several demos and shopped them around the music industry but garnered little interest. They did, however, release a 3-track EP in 1976 on the indie label Whiplash Records. It was owned by a former original member of the New York Dolls, Rick Rivets. The release showcased a sound that Blackie would later expand upon for his band WASP. The first track, Mr. Cool, sounds a lot like the song 18 by the Alice Cooper Band. Mr. Cool will be reused by Blackie for his band WASP's second album, The Last Command, under the new name Cries in the Night. Their second track, Long-Haired Woman, is a catchy and fun 70s rocker which showcases a lighter side of Blackie along with Kane's tight bass playing. It sounded like a mixture of Slade and Ted Nugent. The third track on the EP, Don't Need You, unfortunately sounds like a generic 70s rock song. It has a catchy beat provided by Kane and the drummer Jimmy Image, along with a rocking lead guitar riff by Andy J. Killer Kane would, however, break up after being together for over a year. Arthur Kane would leave Los Angeles after being disillusioned by his band being unable to secure a record deal and headed back to New York City. Blackie would stay in Los Angeles and form bands Sister and Circus Circus before hitting it big with WASP. He also changed his stage name to Blackie Lawless and would go on to sell millions of records. Arthur Kane would never find success in the music industry again. After returning to New York City, he would continue to play in various bands such as the Corpse Grinders, the Idols with former bandmate Jerry Nolan, and a few shows with another former bandmate, Johnny Thunders, before leaving the music scene to become a Latter-day Saint librarian in Los Angeles after a brief career as a movie extra. He would briefly return as a member of the reunited New York Dolls in 2004 before dying of cancer at the age of 55.
I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Cuppy's Music Curios. My name is Cuppy, and I hope to see you soon. Cheerio!